Hormel Foods and many other companies like it have always focused on treating animals humanely, but consumers want reassurances that these food companies are sourcing hogs from farmers who are humanely handling and caring for their animals. Because animal care is such a high priority, Hormel Foods developed the Farm Animal Care and Treatment Specifications, also known as FACTS. These specifications define what Hormel requires in regards to the humane treatment of all animals. In the next few minutes, I plan to outline Hormel Foods' facts for you, as well as tell you what they mean for farmers. In March of this year, Hormel Foods mailed out a packet to all of their producers, including my dad's farm. This packet included a detailed outline of what their program specifications are, with the instructions that each supplier must establish, document, implement, and maintain a management system with the following specifications. There will be zero tolerance of willful acts of neglect or abuse. If there are any such instances, they must be reported and have immediate disciplinary actions. This is probably one of the most important points that is made, because consumers want to know that they are getting a product that wasn't mistreated. There also must be standard operating procedures that are reviewed and revised each year. These procedures include biosecurity measures that will be taken, treatment procedures, how to handle and transport animals, and many more areas that make running a farm go smoothly and efficiently. An emergency backup system should also be put into place. Not only must there be standard operating procedures, there also needs to be a written procedure for daily observation. This report should include room identification, building identification, the current date, and the name of the caretaker. This is so that it is ensured that the animals and facilities are checked at least once a day, if not more. The facts packet also states that any euthanasia must be performed by trained personnel, as well as be administered in a timely fashion. Along with all of these requirements, plus a few more, all caretakers must also have current Pork Quality Assurance Plus certification, which is also known as PQA Plus. PQA Plus is a training that farmers must go through in order to sell their livestock products. According to Pork Checkoff, Pork Quality Assurance Plus provides a framework for significant, relevant food safety standards and improved animal well-being. Not only does Hormel cover management in their specifications packet, but they also go over mortality disposal. They state that mortalities must be removed from the housing facilities at least on a daily basis. The mortality collection point must also be managed to protect the area from scavengers. When it comes to the facilities that the animals are housed at, there must be a daily inspection for possible places that an animal could get injured, as well as to ensure that the general condition of the barn is good. There needs to be good airflow to control moisture levels, and the facilities need to be properly suited for any weather. Another big point that Hormel makes is the fact that all animals in a pen should, at a minimum, be able to lie down at the same time, as well as have access to a clean, dry area. This may seem like common sense to most people, but it still needs to be addressed to make sure that all animals are getting proper care. Hormel is not only concerned about how animals are being treated in the barns, but in transport as well. They want to make sure that swine are handled in calm, quiet manner, as well as being healthy and fit for transport. Many consumers don't agree with the use of electric prods for loading the animals, but Hormel does understand that sometimes they are necessary. They have limited the use of them, however, by stating that they should be used for less than 25% of the loading and unloading process. Hormel also asks that the loading area be managed to minimize the amount of slips and falls. They also want the trailer to be regularly cleaned and contain bedding, just for the animals' comfort. While the Farm Animal Care and Treatment Specifications packet mainly contains information on program specifications, there is also a program verification process. Farmers are required to submit to verifications at any time throughout this program. This process includes an entrance interview, which is just a review of the expectations. The verification process also includes a document review, caretaker interview, as well as facility and animal observations. At the end of the process, there is an exit interview to discuss the observations that were made Some farmers may see this as an invasion, but Hormel is only doing it to ensure that their requirements are being followed. During the verification process, specified records, policies, standard operating procedures, and/or certifications may be asked for. The records need to be complete and legible, as well as dated, initialed, and kept for at least a year after they were filled out. So what exactly does this mean for farmers? Well, the truth is, many of these specifications are nothing new. In fact, almost the exact same outline was written by the National Pork Board in their 2003 Swine Care Handbook. Not only have these specifications already been defined, most corporate farms, or farms that are under the contract of a larger company, such as Hormel Foods, Wakefield Pork, or Cargill, already have these requirements as a part of their contracts. The biggest impact that these facts will have is on small farms that aren't under contract, such as my family's farm. My dad runs our farm by himself, with my siblings and I helping out. We don't have any hired workers, and we only ship about 50 hogs a week to market. Compared to corporate farms, we are tiny, and because of the size of the farm, it seems a little unreasonable to be forced to fill out all of the extra paperwork. But if farmers like us are already taking proper care of their animals, the only thing that will change because of the new requirements is the amount of paperwork that will be done. While conforming to Hormel Foods' new requirements may be a change for small farmers, in the end it will be worth it. It will result in better care and treatment of the animals, as well as the satisfaction of consumers. Hormel Foods is simply trying to implement a plan that will result in both of these things, and the Farm Animal Care and Treatment Specifications program will do just that.